Hey everyone, it's Stacy from My Petite Garden. Welcome back. In this video, I'll be sharing with you some of my current favorite Hoyas in my collection that I want to highlight, so I hope you enjoy and let's begin. The first Hoya I want to share is my Hoya Nerovia. I don't believe I've ever shown this Hoya in my videos, and to be honest, at first glance this Hoya looks pretty insignificant, but this is one of those Hoyas that sun stresses beautifully in my opinion. If you compare the regular green foliage with the sun-stressed foliage, you can really see how much more elevated the veining looks against the red sun-stressed leaves. Next is my Hoya Scitulatus, and this is what started my love affair with Hoya Scitulatus and what prompted me to want to collect all the different types of Scitulatus out there. I would consider this a small-leafed Hoya with elongated propeller-like leaf shape. It has beautiful splashing on the leaves, and if given enough light, the foliage will also sun-stress to this gorgeous purple shade. And as you guys may know, I have propagated from this plant to do my fluval stratum video, and I have since also transferred my mother plant into stratum as well, and it is doing very nicely in it. So I do plan to combine all of the propagations with this mother plant together very soon. Speaking of Hoya Scitulatus, I also wanted to share my Hoya Scitulatus Acai. This type of Scitulatus has a larger, wider, and darker foliage as compared to the regular Hoya Scitulatus. This is not as fast of a grower as the regular one, but I absolutely love the way this looks. It's almost like the dark, mysterious sibling of the regular Hoya Scitulatus. The Hoya Scitulatus Acai is not as splashy or flashy, so those that love the splashy leaves might not be too drawn to this one, but I am personally very drawn to it. Once matured, the leaves feel very tough, almost like cardstock, which I found pretty interesting. This one here is my Hoya Kalina IR26, which is basically the Hoya Kalina, but with splashing on the foliage. When I got this plant, it was just a long, leggy specimen, so I did decide to chop and prop it into a fuller plant. It is now very well rooted in stratum and growing nicely. This Hoya sun-stresses to a red color similar to the regular Hoya Kalina, and then you add those little bits of splashing on the leaves and I think it's just so stunning. Right there you can also see some new growth emerging, so that's very exciting to see, and I honestly can't wait to see how this plant progresses. This one here is my Hoya Patiolata splash, and it's honestly such a gorgeous exotic looking Hoya. It doesn't grow nearly half as fast as the regular Patiolata, which I also have in my collection, and I can say that one is about 4 times the size of the splash one, and I got them both at the same time with just 2 leaves each. But I'd say it's growing slow and steady, which is really all I can ask for considering how beautiful the splash and veining is on this. Next Hoya I want to share is this Hoya Lakunosa Poonsak. It's a itty bitty version of the Hoya Lakunosa, and when I say itty bitty I mean the leaves are just much smaller and more narrow than other types of Hoya Lakunosa. Mine is still a very small specimen, but it's actually come a very long way since I first got it with just a few leaves. It came to me rooting in stratum already, so I just kind of kept it that way, but I think I do want to plant it up a little bit higher so the leaves have a little more room to grow. Lastly, I just want to mention my Hoya Carmellae, which has come such a long way. If you guys have followed me for a while, you would know that I have struggled quite a bit on and off with this particular Hoya. But I think we finally both have a mutual understanding of each other, and it has been behaving now, which is great because this is one of the small leaf Hoyas that I think have the most adorable leaves. And it also sun stresses beautifully. It gets this different shade of red and purple, and sometimes even just like a dark purple margin around the leaf. Mine here needs a repotting pretty badly, so I'll probably be doing that very soon in a future repot with me video. Alright, and that will be all of the Hoyas I'll be highlighting and sharing today. I hope you all enjoyed, and please do let me know which one of these you're most drawn to, or if you already have any of these in your own collection, let me know. I'll see you in the next video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you like my content. Bye for now.